Every night, billions of creatures disappear into another world. A world that no one can see. A world where bodies remain perfectly still, yet brains become astonishingly active. A sleeping dog suddenly starts running in place. Its paws twitch. Its ears move. Its breathing changes. A cat silently jerks its whiskers. An octopus rapidly shifts colors while lying motionless. Something is happening inside their minds. Most people assume animals simply shut down when they sleep. Their bodies rest. Their brains recharge. End of story. But the science says otherwise. In fact, researchers have discovered that many animals enter a state remarkably similar to human dreaming. Their brains produce familiar patterns. Their eyes move beneath closed eyelids. Some even appear to replay events from their day. And that raises a strange question. If animals dream, do they know they're dreaming? Do they realize they're inside an artificial world created by their own brain? Or are dreams something that simply happened to them, the way weather happens to a landscape? The deeper scientists investigate sleep, the more unsettling the answer becomes. Because this question isn't just about animals. It's about consciousness itself. And understanding what happens inside an animal's mind while it sleeps may force us to ask a much bigger question. How different are we, really? Humans have always been fascinated by dreams. Ancient civilizations believed dreams were messages from gods, ancestors, or hidden dimensions. But dreams are not uniquely human. Researchers have now identified dreamlike sleep in mammals, birds, reptiles, and even some invertebrates. That alone is surprising. Sleep itself is dangerous. An unconscious animal cannot hunt, defend itself, or escape predators efficiently. Evolution usually eliminates expensive behaviors that serve no purpose. Yet virtually every animal sleeps, and many species devote a significant portion of their lives to doing it. Why? Scientists believe sleep is so important that life simply could not function without it. During sleep, the brain reorganizes memories, repairs cellular damage, regulates emotions, and optimizes neural pathways. But that's not the strange part. Dreaming appears to be a separate process entirely. Not all sleep is dreaming. In humans, dreams occur most vividly during a phase called rapid eye movement sleep, or REM sleep. During REM, the brain becomes incredibly active. In some regions, activity levels are almost identical to being awake. The body, however, is temporarily paralyzed. It's a safety mechanism. Without it, people would physically act out their dreams. But researchers discovered that many animals experience this exact same phenomenon. And that's where the mystery deepened. Because if evolution repeatedly created dreaming across multiple species, dreaming must be doing something extraordinarily important. The question is what? One of the most famous discoveries came from studying rats. Researchers placed electrodes inside the brains of rats and observed specific neurons called place cells. These neurons activate when an animal moves through physical spaces. A certain neuron might activate when the rat reaches a corner. Another might activate near food. Together, these neurons create an internal map of the world. Then the researchers let the rat sleep. Something unexpected happened. The exact same neural patterns reappeared. The rats were no longer moving. Yet their brains were replaying the entire journey, sometimes even faster than it originally occurred. It was as if the brain was reviewing the day. Most people assume memories are stored like files inside a cabinet. They aren't. Memory is dynamic. The brain continuously reconstructs experiences, strengthens important information, and removes irrelevant details. Dreaming may be part of this process, but researchers discovered something even stranger. The brain wasn't merely replaying events. Sometimes it was reorganizing them, combining experiences, testing possibilities, almost like running simulations. The explanation should have ended there. It didn't, because birds began showing similar patterns. Scientists studying zebra finches observed that sleeping birds activated the same brain circuits used during singing. Birds were effectively rehearsing songs while asleep. Their brains were practicing tomorrow before tomorrow arrived, which suggests dreaming may not be about remembering the past. It may be about preparing for the future. Then researchers turned their attention to dogs. Anyone who has lived with a dog has probably seen it. Twitching paws, soft barks, sudden movements. For decades, people dismissed these behaviors as random muscle spasms. They weren't. Researchers discovered that dogs cycle through REM sleep much like humans do. Larger dogs tend to have longer dream periods, while smaller dogs dream more frequently. What are they dreaming about? Scientists cannot know with certainty, but evidence suggests they may be replaying ordinary experiences. Walking, playing, interacting with humans, perhaps even solving social problems. But here's where it gets interesting. Animals don't experience the world the way humans do. Dogs rely heavily on smell. Their brains devote enormous resources to processing scent. If dogs dream about their day, they may be dreaming primarily in odors rather than visuals. Imagine an entire dream world constructed from smells. That's difficult for humans to even comprehend. And then something unexpected happened. Scientists began studying octopuses. An octopus is separated from humans by over 500 million years of evolution. Its intelligence evolved independently. It possesses hundreds of millions of neurons distributed throughout its body. Yet while sleeping, octopuses enter active states where their skin rapidly changes colors and patterns. Researchers believe they may be replaying memories, perhaps hunting, perhaps hiding, perhaps navigating their environment. Nobody knows for certain. But whatever is happening, it resembles dream activity. Two radically different branches of life may have independently evolved dreaming. That suggests something profound. Dreaming may not be a bizarre side effect. It may be a fundamental feature of intelligence itself. But do animals know they're dreaming? The answer becomes much harder to explain. Humans rarely realize they're dreaming. Most people experience dreams passively. The dream feels real until they wake up. Occasionally, people experience lucid dreams. During these rare moments, they become aware they're inside a dream. They can sometimes even control it, but lucid dreaming is relatively uncommon, and scientists still don't fully understand why it happens. Could animals experience something similar? There is no direct evidence, but there are clues. Certain highly intelligent species demonstrate extraordinary self-awareness while awake. Elephants, dolphins, great apes, some birds. These animals can solve problems, recognize themselves, and exhibit complex emotional behavior. If self-awareness extends into sleep, perhaps they occasionally realize they are dreaming. But researchers simply don't know, and that uncertainty reveals something fascinating. We may not fully understand our own consciousness either. Most people assume consciousness is a single thing. It isn't. It's layers: awareness, memory, emotion, prediction, perception. Dreaming may be the brain temporarily disconnecting from reality while continuing to build models of the world, which means dreams could be one of evolution's greatest inventions. A virtual reality simulator inside the skull. A safe place to rehearse dangerous situations without consequences. Practice before survival depends on it. And if that's true, then dreaming may have helped countless species stay alive for millions of years. Perhaps the most extraordinary part isn't that animals dream. It's that dreaming may connect nearly all intelligent life on Earth. Every night, countless creatures disappear into invisible worlds. Birds rehearse songs they haven't sung yet. Rats replay journeys they already traveled. Dogs may revisit familiar smells and beloved humans. Octopuses may relive alien experiences no person could ever imagine. Entire universes emerge inside sleeping minds. And for a few hours, reality becomes optional. Maybe dreams were never meant to be understood completely. Maybe they are one of evolution's oldest tools, a hidden laboratory where the brain experiments with survival. Because the deeper question was never whether animals dream. It's why consciousness, across millions of years of evolution, kept inventing dreams over and over again. Perhaps intelligence doesn't simply observe reality. Perhaps intelligence must periodically leave reality behind in order to function at all. Tonight, somewhere on Earth, billions of animals will close their eyes and disappear into worlds that no other creature will ever see. And for a brief moment, humans may not be as unique as we once believed. We're simply one more species visiting another world every night, a world we still barely understand.